Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Headliner NoviNews. All right, so our boss is mad. He big mad. Headliner, did I just see you leave the bathroom without sanitizing your hands? If I would do that inside the bathroom, how would you from outside know whether or not I did that? I have questions. I always sanitize. Good. He'll be a model employee yet. So, okay, he was only fake mad at me. But I have concerns about this boss. We don't even know his name. He doesn't have a name. Faulty genetic mods are just a regular superbug. Whatever this big epidemic is, I don't want my staff getting sick. I've got a feeling something bad is brewing. But we could really use a big story right now. In any case, your standard daily payment is 50 Nova bucks. Don't spend it all at once. The Gov's about to vote on a big healthcare bill, last chance to sway the public. Between that and the whole Wolf Lyris ordeal, it's a really busy issue. We've got some stories contesting for the same spot that needs to be filled, so if you see two stories stapled together, you must approve one of them, the other will be rejected automatically. Do your best, Headliner. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so it's getting a little bit more challenging now. You seem to be supporting this Better Buzz thing. Good. You might have heard some unpleasant rumors about it. Disregard them. I assure you they are nonsense, likely stirred by some anti-progressive abolitionists. I have a feeling they're gonna be real, though. In games like this, when you support things, generally it comes back to bite you in the butt. You should try it sometimes. Has a nice mellow bite. I might have at the bar last night. I was unclear about that. Alright, so we have to pick one of these. So either Wolf raises red flags after last night's telecast. Some members of the cabinet worry Wolf could be sowing doubt in our long-established ally, leading to undeserved suspicion of the technology. So that looks like it's written by Evie. Wolf inspires critical thinking. In phenomenal show strength last night, Prime Minister cast doubts on Lyr's monopoly of genetic technology. Could our partner be meddling with the mods they send us? Ooh, I think we want to go with this one. It's a good idea to, know what's going down. That was okay. So two things. Healthcare for all a nightmare, healthcare for all a possibility. So for nightmare, sick Novistanians are nervous. With Bill HC42 on the ballot, the future of quality care and life-saving medication is uncertain. Rapid pill shortages and increased wait times are expected under new plan. For possibility, with Senate's vote on Amendment HC42 tonight, people of Novistan are holding their breath, especially the disenfranchised who have been systematically denied coverage for pre-existing conditions and unaffordable prices. We want that one, for sure. No, Better Buzz is not a superfood. Despite studies touting the synthetic alcohol as antioxidant rich, one could obtain some benefits from a few bites of chocolate without worrying what the long-term might be. I think this is fine. It's not really saying anything bad, it's just telling you it's not superfood. This is a very ominous note. Peggy, roses are red, violets are blue, you control the news, and they control you. Can I reject this? I can. I don't need to, but I can. I reject it. Mutual mugging in quiet neighborhood. Elderly woman was beaten so severely this morning while accessing the ATM she was left on life support. Novi PD reported this afternoon. CCTV photographs of the attacker describe him as a 34-year-old Novistanian. I think it's good to know about local crime. Assuming that these things are actually real and that they've not been made up before coming to my desk, it seems like we should talk about them. Somebody's just like dead right here. Running short on some of the vaccines, and it's about to get worse with that new health plan. Better Buzz are good and something times. For good and bad times is still graffitied here. So that was graffitied yesterday, I think it was. Oh, hello Peggy, just getting off work, I take it? Don't mind me, just trying to take my mind off things. I should probably get going soon, crashing early tonight. I've got to check up at the hospital tomorrow morning. Hope this epidemic doesn't get in the way. What's wrong? I was modified as an infant. It was much riskier at that point, but my parents couldn't save up before then. I'm worried that Never mind. We should keep it professional. Hopefully these new experimental genetic drugs can finally help. If the nationalized health plan doesn't cause shortages. Anyways, thanks for chatting. Have a good night. So she's concerned about the health plan too. Even though before she seemed very for it. Okay, so the pub we can stop at. I'm wondering if our brother's going to be doing his comedy routine? Well, he's here. You just missed happy hour. Aw, bummer. Maybe you should quit your job to make time for coming to the bar. No. And see a promising career in extravagant alcohol consumption. I get why she's concerned about his alcohol consumption. Ms. Boozliner. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. The past few days have been a bit draining. I mean, good exercise and confidence and all. I could use a bit of a break from my headspace and my roommate. And you have a bigger kitchen. So, sure, you can stay over the weekend. Heck yeah, thanks sis. I'll be sure to reward your highness with a delicious feast or two. By the way, the comedy show is now definitely happening. Next week at the bar. It'll be my first real debut. You'll do great. I'm pretty excited. You've encouraged me to go this far. I just hope I don't clam up in front of the big crowd. People could use some more comedy these days. Lots of big things are coming. Oh, I like that healthcare vote. Isn't that happening tonight? Got a good feeling about it. I could just get all sorts of checkups if I had insurance again. I should head out. I left a stew in my slow cooker. Gotta pick up a few things at the new Dunabai. Thinking about the finishing touches. Tomato or cream base? Creamy tomato. Like how you think. I was hoping we could divert him back to the local store, but it didn't allow me to say anything like that. I don't. Unless picking, one of those was inadvertently doing that, but it was not obvious. I'll let you go now. Have a good one. Don't go to Dunabai. I'm guessing they sell stuff cheaper. Right? Grand opening. Something off sale. 50% off sale. Oh, I bet the local guy's gonna be really upset. Are you watching the telecast? I can't even stomach that guy. They are not insane. That's the guy in the trench coat. Exams are kicking my ass. Here you'll be able to get anxiety meds on the new healthcare bill. Oh, I didn't notice there was graffiti on the store, but I didn't see what it was. Curse you, why don't you? Oh, sorry, I was just playing some Happy Pigs. Thought I heard some hubbub outside, didn't quite catch it. Been in the zone, if you know what I mean. Came this close to catching a rare ember pig. How's your day going? Good. We can always use more happy faces around here, don't you think? I saw bad people outside. No, sugar, these are our customers. I was actually just chatting with some folks about the Dunabai store that opened yesterday. They had a huge crowd on the first day already. With all that pro-globalization talk, people are lining up for the cheap imports. It's gonna be tough for our little family business. Can I get your opinion on something? You're probably the person to ask about how people might feel about controversial topics. I was considering selling this new synthetic alcohol, Better Buzz. Wondering if it's a good idea if I might face some backlash. What do you think? Sell it. We've been promoting it. I plan to continue doing so. That can help this store. I think you're right. I gotta stay ahead of the curve. Thank you for the advice. Let me know if you need anything. I'll just be here hunting for that darn Denver pig. Promise my little girl I'd catch it for her. Be a terrible father if I let her down. Alright, we're gonna buy the doggy treats. Oh no, we don't have any dog food now. Maybe I just can't because I have some in my inventory or something. My inventory seems to... We were something once too. I think that probably says immigrants. I see an I and then an NTS at the end, and there's a dumpster in the way. I think it's we were immigrants once too. Oh no. What? This got dark really fast. So I'm wondering something. Before we go home, I mean something terrible has just happened. Like I assume we can't go back to the mart. We probably can't go back to the bar. We can only go home. People are whispering. This happened like right outside our house too. Let's see what the radio has to say. 6 people jumped off a roof in unison. Is this what the genetic epidemic can lead people to? Woof woof. You look happy. Hey there, Betty. Here's a treat for you. Nom nom nom. Woof. What's that? You're right, Cookie. This is what happens when people are pushed to the edge. And there is no one to listen. Let me rub your belly. Pet, pet, pet. Alright, so let's go to bed. I imagine we might be publishing a news article on this tomorrow, maybe? Let's find out. It's Saturday. How many days a week do we work? I've got questions. Alright. Lord, that incident yesterday. The genetic plate has led to unstable behavior before, but not like this. 6 people ended their lives just like that. Like it was nothing. Like... Sorry. When I was younger, my sister, Sorry. We should keep it professional. One way or another, we have a job to do. People were already on edge, but this is going to shake our nation. Everybody will be looking for our broadcast tonight for answers. We need to be honest. Truth is always the best option truth always the best option if it leads to worry and chaos? Regardless, people need an answer, something to pin the blame on, something to make them feel safer. Nothing is scarier than the unknown. What we publish, our readers will believe. But stop publishing things before you know what they are. Don't just blurt out the first answer that comes to your head. That's not good. We control the news, we control the truth. That's not how that works either. No. I hope you make the right calls, headliner. Here's your payment for today. Good day. Oh boy, things getting real risky. Jumpers under influence. Shocking events last night leave the police scrambling for common link. All 6 jumpers were found to have attended Better Buzz launch party. Did Drink Corp fail to disclose their new beverage could lead to a manic sense of invulnerability? Well, we're gonna X that one. I'm making terrible decisions. Attempted robbery leaves 1 dead. Foreign-looking male with thick Louisiana accent entered Quick Mark last night threatening patrons with an unidentified weapon. Break style led to fatal injury. NoviPD is investigating. Local crime. I've already forgotten how I pronounce these words. Lorisian mods to blame for suicide. 6 souls dead in shocking mass suicide. All 6 bearing embryo mods tracked back to the same manufacturer in Lyris. As the epidemic of mental illness and erratic behavior sweeps Novistan, we can no longer stand by foreign meddling. Do we have anything else? Okay, so we got the healthcare bill to pass. I don't think we know. I don't want to publish anything about why they jumped. We don't know why. We do not know why. I don't want to spread lies. Oh, this game makes me sad. But also, it's so cool. I like it. Alright. Something. Give us answers, NoviNews is graffitied on the wall. Let's see. We've got a telecast. Tragedy shook our nation caused by faulty Lorisian modifications. No, we did not publish. Bad media ignores this threat. We must respond with strident sanctions. We must hold Lyris accountable. Do not listen to those who muddy the waters. Okay, so he's mad that we didn't publish the story about there was nothing in the news. Maybe they don't know. Yeah, we don't! I want Better Buzz. I can't go to the pub tonight. We cannot enter the pub, so you're aware. Inform the public. Do not keep us in the dark, NoviNews. We're gonna get yelled at tomorrow. Damn it, it's not even been a full day and our hospital's already getting crowded. So the healthcare thing did pass. We kind of glossed over that in our news session, but it did. We saw that it passed. I'm guessing you probably can influence that. Oh, and now there's a huge line outside the hospital. With a new healthcare plan, I can qualify for those Mood X genetic meds. Other people are upset because of the wait times. This guy's here again by the park. Greetings, headliner. How did I know you were gonna want to talk to me today? The incident of last night was no accident. Your channel has done well not to blame a convenient scapegoat. Yet because we don't know anything. There are greater forces at play. That's what I figured. There will be a special article in your batch tomorrow. Publish it. Who are you? I'm gonna keep asking him that. People must know. Do the right thing. Well, if your article's sketchy, I'm not gonna publish it. I publish good news. Ugh, another fatal shooting by an immigrant. Oh boy, if we have a protest. There is a protest now. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm not in a very chatty mood today. Still a bit shaken about those Suis. And right outside my store too. No word in the news about what caused this. Maybe a moment of silence is the appropriate response. Maybe instead of talking and finding excuses, somebody should have just listened to them. 5 lives gone just like that. I don't even want to think about it. I'll just let you get on with your shopping. So we can buy Better Buzz now. Let's buy some. I'm curious what it'll do. Suicide is not a dirty word. End the stigma. Alright. So we've gotten home. Oh right, our brother's here. I forgot. Should be good for a day or two. Felt like it'd been 3 days and that was still fine. Hey there, buddy. Here's a treat for you. So that's right, I forgot Justin's staying with us for the weekend. What's that? Well, we had to pin the blame on something. It's the right thing to do. But we didn't. We didn't pin the blame on anything. Now the billboard outside is about Better Buzz, not about the pandemic. Hey sis, you came just in time for food. I made Bigos following Grandma's recipe and it's been steeping for the past 4 hours. The cabbage should have soaked up all the sausage and spices by now. I'm starving. Grab a bowl, let's chat as we eat. Hot. Oh, by the way, thanks for letting me crash. I'll be out on Sunday, no worries. It's really been helping me focus. I've been writing my butt off coming up with stuff for the comedy show. I'm feeling really pumped. But hey, you're coming, right? Sweet, you're awesome. But man, that whole incident on the roof yesterday. Didn't see anything in your channel about it. Would have thought the media would pin the blame on something. But maybe this will finally spark a debate about mental illness? What do you think about those 7 jumpers? I thought it was 5. I think they knew what they were doing. I mean, they literally did it in unison. 5 people don't do anything in unison without talking about it first. Sometimes I can relate to why somebody might just want to end it all. So our brother's suggesting that he may indeed be suicidal. What's wrong? I don't know. I mean, on paper everything's going well, but somehow I just feel shitty all the time. Today while you were gone, all I wanted to do was sit down and write, but I just hated it. I hated writing, I hated not writing, I hated playing with your dog. He's just gonna sit here and jump. I don't even think it matters what I do anymore. Everything just feels like shit. Maybe you need a break. I've tried that though. I quit comedy for a few months. I went out traveling all over the Union. I dated. I even worked in an elderly home for 3 weeks. If that doesn't make life feel meaningful anymore, what will? Everything was great growing up, but somewhere along the line, things I enjoyed just slowly stopped being enjoyable. So this sounds like depression. I tried new things, hobbies, travels, adventures, until gradually I just ran out of things to try. And you know what the cherry on top of this crap cake is? There aren't enough resources to get help. Bingo. Therapy and meds, heck, even basic hospital care is prohibitively expensive. Even if I wanted to get help, I would not be able to get it without. Enough of my whining. It's time for change. I've been too afraid to check the news yet, but I decided that if the healthcare passes, it did, it passed. I'm gonna go into therapy. Good. Anyway, what's the news with you? Any hot dates lately? Nope. Sorry. You're not the only one who's been having some bad luck. All you can do is be yourself and hope for the best. I guess. Unless just being yourself isn't really going anywhere, but maybe I'm just broken. Anyway, you're probably tired of serious talk after this whole day. I'll let you crash and brainstorm some new ideas. I got some better buzz on the way. Let's have a nightcap first, eh? Cheers. Warms the heart and sharpens the tongue. So he's getting this like very rosy complexion on his face. It almost looks like he has scarring under his eyes. Don't worry about dishes. I'll do them later. I picked up dog food and petted your doggo to all hell, so you don't have to worry about the little guy. Least I can do for letting me crash. Now let's get back to writing. Have a good night. That's why there was food. Hey, Bo. Come on, let's go. These are not mine. What is this? Alright, so it's now Sunday. We're going back into work because we apparently work 7 days a week. Our boss, we're here in the evening apparently, and our boss is already mad. We're gonna find out why he's mad. Maybe he's not mad. He hasn't really been mad so far, but he has some strange opinions. But we're gonna find out what's up next time. So if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm the Purple Pegasus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.